This year I am thankful for how do you fare? In today's Thanksgiving themed workouts, we have 3 sections, including the Mayflower, the New World, and of course Thanksgiving. Pardon me, but before we get into that, make sure to subscribe and check out my book and other links in the description below before we give thanks. Our Mayflower section includes plate, shoulder, ab twists on the bosu, sled rope pulls on the bosu, and cable rope bicep curls on the bosu.
All aboard the Mayflower! We shall escape the reign of the dreadful Queen Elizabeth and start a new life in Northern Virginia. We shall steer the boat with plate, shoulder, and ab twists, grab a bosu and stand on for balance to prepare for the storms to come. Have a slight bend in the knee while holding the plate with both handles on each side. Raise the plate up vertically with straight arms or a slight bend in the elbow. Come up to shoulder height and rotate the shoulders, steering the ship in the right direction. Follow that with a torso twist, twisting the neck and torso, one on each side to work the obliques and shoulders. Continue to twist as you brace the core and keep the shoulders retracted until we arrive at the New World. A storm has arrived, but we shall continue steering the Mayflower with sled rope pulls on the bosu, continuing our bosu balance training, maintaining a slight bend in the knees. Attach a rope to the sled to work the back muscles. Grab the rope and pull one arm at a time, rotating the shoulders, back, and obliques, extending the arms and pulling toward you, one arm at a time. We must continue with sheer perseverance to reach our destination to start our new life, finishing off our Mayflower section with cable rope bicep curls on the bosu. Maintain your bosu position and grab the rope handles with each arm, starting with your arms extended down and straight. Both arms shoulder width, starting with the elbows by your side, with full range of motion, squeezing the bicep, and extend your arms and hands up to your shoulders, exhaling up and inhaling back down. I can see our destination. We have made it.
After our long journey, we have finally made it to the New World. We must make a home for ourselves and care for our people with single-arm dumbbell farmer's carries, single-arm pumpkin push-ups, and dumbbell walking lunge farmer's carry overhead tricep extensions.
This is not the land we expected to land on, but we shall make the best of it. We must farm and grow our own food with single-arm dumbbell farmer's carry. Grab one heavy dumbbell and hold it with one arm extended straight by your side. Keep a straight posture and walk straight, resisting the pull of the weight to work the core, arms, and shoulders. Squeeze the core as you walk straight back and forth before switching sides. We have finally been able to harvest our first fruits and vegetables. Let us pray. Grab a pumpkin and set yourself up for single-arm pumpkin push-ups. Hold the pumpkin with one arm and hand, with the other arm and hand on the floor, both in line with the chest and shoulders. Legs extended out straight with wide feet for balance. Keep the legs, core, and glutes tight as you descend down into a push-up, staying stable with the arm holding the pumpkin. Elbows bend at 45 degrees, going as low as you can evenly, lowering the whole body down. Inhaling down, exhaling up, and keep a slight bend in the elbow when you come up before lowering back down. Hold the pumpkin one arm at a time. The winter months are hard, and many of our people are no longer alive, but we shall never give up. Walking lunge, farmer's carry, tricep extensions will help to keep us alive and fed. Grab 2 dumbbells and hold it above your head with your arms extended straight by your ears. Lunge forward with one leg landing flat on the front foot and the other foot on the balls of your feet. A 90-degree angle on both legs and knees, slightly above the ground. Maintain a straight back and while at a 90-degree pause, do an overhead tricep extension. Extend the arms behind you, bending at the elbows with full range of motion. After one full tricep extension, keep the arms straight again as you switch sides with the legs.
To our surprise, the Native Americans have welcomed us with open arms, so we will celebrate our Thanksgiving dinner with turkey get-ups, giving planks, and gobble squats. Our turkey has arrived. Let us prepare with Turkish get-ups. Lie on your back with your legs straight. Bend your right leg and place your right foot flat on the floor, a few inches from your glutes and outside your hip. Place your left hand at a 45-degree angle and your right arm straight up toward the ceiling, and keep your wrist straight as you set your gaze on the kettlebell. Next, push through your right heel and your left elbow to prop yourself up onto your left elbow. In this position, your left shoulder should be packed and your chest should be facing toward the wall. From here, place your left palm on the floor, pushing into the floor and using your abs to pull your body into a seated position. Now shift your legs into a half-kneeling position by sweeping your left leg behind you to the left, so that this knee is now pointing directly in front of you. You should now be looking straight ahead, engaging your core and pushing your back foot into the floor to push your feet together to a standing position. To get back down, you are now going to perform all the steps in reverse. You should still be holding the kettlebell with a straight arm over your head. Start by taking a big step back with your left leg into a reverse lunge. Then reverse the sweeping motion of the left leg to return to the open half-kneeling position. Shift your weight back into your left hand and sit down with your legs extended. You should end up in the same position here as when you were rolled up into your hand. Palms should be on the floor and the shoulders packed and away from your ears. From here, push your palm into the floor and let your elbow bend in toward you. Slowly push your left arm into the floor and allow yourself to gently come back to the floor. Let us give thanks with our forearm planks. Assume a modified push-up position with your elbows bent 90 degrees and both forearms rested on the floor. Position your elbows directly underneath your shoulders and look straight toward the floor. Your body should form a perfectly straight line from the crown of your head to your heels. Your feet are together with only the toes touching the floor. Finishing off our Thanksgiving meal with gobble squats. Hold the dumbbell against your chest with your palms rested on the weight for support. Get in a wide stance with both feet slightly pointed out and in line with each other. Drive the hips back with the pressure on the heels and keep the knees in line with the toes as you come down a little lower than 90 degrees and keep the back straight. Drive the hips back up and lock your hips and squeeze your glutes at the top. Thanksgiving for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the next video as we give thanks.